Can we trust what the Bible says about Jesus?
Inevitably, the answer is going to be, it depends, but I don't think that's the answer you're going to provide.
Watch this.
Islam came in 635 AD. The Gospel of John was written around 100 AD.
That's culture warrior and hack apologist Mari Emanuel, and what's remarkable here is that he's really close to being right. Muhammad dies in 632, so he's only off by about a decade on Islam. But on the Gospel of John, 100 is a fair guess.
So 535 years came after the Gospel of John.
So this critique just misunderstands Islam. The claim in Islam is not that Muhammad has access to a better historical transmission of information than Christians. The claim is that Muhammad is receiving information directly from God. So how many years later it is doesn't make any difference. I'm not Muslim, and I don't believe in the infallible revelation of God to anybody. But if you're gonna critique Islam, this is not the way to do it. Because this is question begging. It's assuming that the Islamic account of revelation is false from the very beginning.
John is an eyewitness, my dear Muhammad.
Okay, there are levels of wrong here. He's confusing the disciple John with the beloved disciple, then confusing the beloved disciple with the author of the Gospel of John. That's all wrong. Disciple John doesn't even play a significant role in the Gospel of John. There is an important disciple who seems to have been a source of information for the community that produces the Gospel of John, but he's just referred to as the beloved disciple. And even if he was a source for some of the information, the beloved disciple was not the author of the Gospel of John in its current form. And we know this because the Gospel of John explicitly tells us. In John 21:24, the authors of the Gospel of John, referring to the beloved disciple, say, "This is the disciple who testified to these things and wrote them down, and we know that his testimony is true." Now, obviously, that sentence is not written by the beloved disciple. The "we" in that sentence is the community that put together the Gospel of John after the death of the beloved disciple. So far from the Gospel of John being written by the disciple of Jesus, an eyewitness, we have an unnamed disciple who is a source for the story that eventually gets put together by a different group of people.
One need to believe in someone that never saw Jesus, never lived with Jesus, never walked with Jesus, over the one who walked, lived, ate, embraced Jesus Christ every single day for 3 years and 4 months.
Jesus' ministry is 3 years only in the Gospel of John. In every other gospel, it's about a year long. My advice would be not to take any source uncritically. Compare all sources to all available data, both inside and outside your religious tradition. As to Mari Emanuel's argument, Jesus is disappointed. He should do better.